Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Nikki and this is Interbeauty. This is a channel all about beauty, so skincare, makeup and perfume of course. And if you are curious about my favorites of 2024, please keep on watching. Alright, a little bit of a background. I haven't bought a lot of makeup in the previous few years. I was trying to use them all up. I had way too many products and they were going out of date. So what my intention was is to use them up and then slowly buy some new products. Well, that failed when I decided to start this channel and I bought a lot. A lot. When we were in the States, when I was at home, my Black Friday, the last few weeks, so my collection boomed a lot. And you saw some of those products during the last videos. You will see some of those products the coming videos, but I won't be thinking about those products when I were talking about my favorites of 2024. I'm talking more about laying down some backbones for my favorites. So what are my all-time favorites of the last few years and what are the ones to beat? So, take in consideration, yes, I didn't buy a lot of the new launches last year. Some I do have right now, but I didn't take them into consideration. So, keep that in mind. Other than that, I have combination skin, I have psoriasis. So, yeah, that could easily affect my preferences as well. I don't like any minty lip products. I don't like lip gloss. And there might be some products that are limited edition. I'm sorry about that, but those are my favorites. Those are the ones to beat. So if you're curious about all of those favorites, I'm going to show you low end, I'm going to show you high end. So you could pick out for yourself what your favorites could be next year. If you have any recommendations, please let me know because I'm always in the market for some new products. I will be applying those products on my face, so you could see them in action, so let's get into it. Okay, we're going to apply the products as we go, so you could see them in action. I will be switching up drugstore high-end. As you can see, I have lots of psoriasis right now. I think it's because of my medication, but I'm not sure, but this is the heaviest breakout I have ever had in my face and on my neck. Usually I just have it on my scalp and around my ears, so it's easy to control, but right now, yeah, it's all over. So please don't mind that. I hydrate them all. They're in good condition and hopefully they will go away soon. Okay, let's start with the products. I just did my skincare and we're going to apply a full face of favorites of 2024. For my primers, I have two low-end and two high-end options. And I'm purposely saying low-end in this video because I also including K-Beauty and other brands, so it wouldn't be fair otherwise. I've got the Embryolisse Creme Concentrate. I've used this for years. I really like it for every skin type. It's really soothing, it's really hydrating, but at the same time really nourish your skin and preps your skin for the next step. So I used to have this one in my kit and absolutely loved it. It's a really good option from the low-end price. Another one is the Heimish Artless Glow Base with SPF 50. So you can combine SPF together with a primer. I really like it. Gone through 2 tubes already, I believe. So I really use this one in the summertime. So really good options if you ask me. Then for high-end we've got these two. This one is the La Base Matifiant from Chanel. It's a really smoothing primer that makes your skin feel matte. I don't apply this all over my face, just around my T-zone where I get the most oiliness. I really like it for the summertime just to keep my oils at bay. It worked really well, so if you have oily skin or combination skin just like me, try it out, it's really good. And my favorite of the two is the Dior Forever Velvet Veil. As you can see, it's almost out. I have to buy a new one. It's around here. I really like this one. It makes my skin velvety smooth, really nice base for next products, especially when I'm using a full coverage foundation or something like that. It will really smooth out my pores, so a really good primer. I'm going to apply this one today. I just applied 2 pumps to my hand. And work her tail in. I am using my viewfinder right now as my mirror. I should grab my mirror in a minute, but it's on the other side of the room, so. Okay, it's already dried down. It's really nice and smoothing and soft. It's really nice. So if you would pick up one of them, I would say this one as an actual primer, this one as an hydrating option. Then we got foundations. I've got quite a few, but for different reasons. Let's start with low end first. For my cushion foundation, I like the Heimish one the best. I've gone through like 3 already. This one is just newly opened, so I get to enjoy this one all year because I just changed it out. So this one is completely brand spanking new, and my shade is in 23. So if you have like an NC15 from MAC, 23 is your friend. I really love the finish. It's really easier to apply, just smooths over the skin, really nice and hydrating. And this is a foundation that I use when I want to be quick. I want to do just a regular look for every day, but I want to be fast and I want to cover some blemishes as well. So that's a real good option for that. Another one is the Purito, the Cica clearing BB cream. This is the old one. I'm almost out and I've got a backup. My shade again is in 23 and it's a really nice undertone. It's a bit cool tone, but not as much, so more neutral, and I love the shade match. It's a really good shade match, and you wouldn't say on my hand, but on my face you would, and I just really love the finish. It's a light to medium coverage, it's a satin finish, it's a really nice BB cream with a bit more coverage. So it's not like a tinted sunscreen or a tinted moisturizer, it's a real BB cream, just like they are supposed to. If you do like a bit of a lighter coverage, I would suggest the Revlon Candid Glow. Unfortunately, I understood it's no longer in production. My shade is in 200 Nude and I'm hoping that they still make this one. I can't get Revlon in the Netherlands, just maybe online, but they don't sell it in the Netherlands anymore. So I hope they are still available in the States, but it's a really nice hydrating option that is also glowy, but not too much glow for a combination skin. If I just need to run some errands or I just want some light coverage because my skin is quite good, this is my go-to. I really like this option. That's why I gave a few more, because I don't know if this is still available. And my favorite full coverage foundation from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Cover, and I believe this one is out of rotation as well in the Netherlands. I can't find it anywhere. This is not my shade. I usually have vanilla, but I just bought this one. It's 175 cool undertone. I have a warm undertone, so I'm hopeful it will work for me. If you still can get this, get it. It's the best full coverage foundation in the drugstore in my opinion. If you have any other recommendations for full coverage foundations, please let me know, because I have to find a new favorite, I guess. I do have some other options that I really like, but none compared to this one. Okay, let's go to high end. For full coverage options, I have 2. Well, you might have seen my foundation review from the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and mine is in 1 and 2 Ecru. So 1 and 2 Ecru. I really love this foundation, as you know. It's a really lovely foundation for a full coverage look that doesn't go anywhere if you want like something that stays on your face for ages. The only downside I give it is the packaging and also the price point when you include the pump. So that's why it scored lower than expected in my foundation review, but I wanted to be fair. I really love this foundation. I wore it so much in the summertime. It's most of the time my go-to foundation then. Another solid option is the It Cosmetics CC cream. Some hate it, some love it. I absolutely love it. It's a real good foundation, BB cream, CC cream, whatever you would like to call it. It's real high coverage, if you ask me. Medium to high, buildable, just like the Estee Lauder. But with SPF 50 in there and also some skincare benefits. One of the things I really love about the product, but the most I love the finish. So if everybody was asking me when I wore this in real life, what foundation were you wearing? Your skin looks so gorgeous, your skin tone is perfect. What are you wearing? So every single time I wore this one, I got multiple compliments during the day. My skin is acne prone, as you might know. This one is a lifesaver because it covers all those blemishes and still looks semi-natural. So is it as long wearing as the Estee Lauder? No. Will it last a full day of work? Yes, absolutely. So a real good one. For some lighter options, I've got these two. This one is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. And this one is light to medium coverage. You can easily build it up. I love the fact that you can lock it, so it is an easy pump, but you can lock it so you can travel with it. This is a foundation that looks better during the day. So if you have oily skin or combination skin, just like me, you know during the day your skin, your foundation will look worse and worse by the hour. Because your oils come through, they will mess up your makeup and you will look like a grease ball. This one is different. This is a foundation that refreshes itself during the day. I know it sounds like gimmicky, but it really works. So if you put it on in the morning, every single time you look at the mirror, it's a bit more glowy. It's a bit more more hydrating. It's a bit nicer. It will refreshes itself. This is a foundation that I can reapply. So if I have something going on in the evening as well, I can just reapply just a tiny bit on the areas that I have produced some oils. Just use a blotting sheet and take this over top. It is beautiful. And if I would like something really easy, light coverage, just put it all over and go, I will use the Fenty Beauty foundation stick. It's called the Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick, and I have the shade 2. I really like this one as my go-to foundation when I'm just out and about for a few hours, just picking my son up from school, going to do some groceries, etc. And I just want to look somewhat presentable. This is a real good foundation and quite easy because I just mark it on my face, blend it out with a brush or a sponge, and I'm good to go. Just lightly powder it and it's fine. So those two are the most similar in use for me, not in formula or look or feel, but for use of me. If I have to pick out one full coverage, I would say these. And if I would say a light option, I would say these two. So I'm going to use this one today because I just want to look somewhat representable and don't have anything going on after this. So let me apply this one. I'm going to look down in my mirror if you see me hover over a bit. And I'm going to use the Rose and Bend brush in C42. I really like the fact that you can't over-apply this foundation. You can just keep on going because it's a really nice foundation that's hydrating, just feels like a moisturizer. And if you add more, you will just be more glowy and dewy. And as you can see, I just did half my face. It's really quick and just covers enough to look really well and go about my day. I can put this over my eyes, no problem. Use it as a foundation and concealer at the same time. Love the finish. It's glowy, but not too much. Okay, next one up is concealers. I've got 3 low end and 2 high ends. If you saw my makeup collection video, you saw me go on and on over the Sam concealer. It's in 1.5. It's the perfect neutral shade and I really love it. It's almost as full coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape. It's really blendable, it's really light, you don't feel it on your skin. In my opinion, one of the best concealers out there. High-end drugstore, whatever. And the price is really good. So if you haven't seen this before, check it out, you won't regret it. Then for a drugstore option, we've got the Milani, the Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in the shade 120 or Light Vanilla. This is a real good shade match for me, and I use it lightly underneath my eyes and cover up some blemishes. It's light but nice coverage, high coverage if you ask me. It blends out well. This is one of the best drugstore concealers if you ask me. And last one up is the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer in 02 Light. I wouldn't say it's a serum concealer. I would say it's a bit heavier than that. But at the same time, you can use it all over your face with some powder if you would like. So if you don't like foundation, you can just use that concealer all over your face. And I do love the shade match as well. These are the concealers. As you can see, this one is the one from the same. The Perfect Neutral Undertone. Then we've got the one from Milani. It's a real nice option. It's a bit more yellow toned. And the Bear With Me from NYX. It's a real nice cooler toned option, but it leans more neutral, so I still can wear it. If you have any other recommendations, please let me know. I recently started using concealers again. Then we got the high-end options. I've got the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Touch Radiance, and I don't know where all the YSL lovers are, because this used to be a really popular product, and I think everybody forgot about it, but it's still my favorite brightening concealer for underneath the eyes. So I don't often use concealer to brighten underneath my eyes because I don't have any dark circles. I don't have to worry about that. But if I do have some, this is the one to go. This is just a perfect light coverage, lightweight concealer for underneath the eyes that's brightening. You don't have to have high coverage for brightening, just the right shade, and mine is in shade 2. And the last one is the Dior Forever Skin Correct in 1N, so 1 neutral. It's not only a real nice shade match, but also a real nice texture. It leaves a beautiful finish. It's medium coverage. You can apply it over your face for some blemishes. You can apply it underneath the eyes if you like that. It's a real good concealer. If you ask me, the best concealer for high end. I'm going to use these two. Just apply a light bit underneath my eyes. That's all. That's all you need. And I'm just going to use a real fluffy big brush to blend it out. And next one is the Dior one. I don't think I need to cover up anything, but I will put it on my nose and my chin, so you could see how it would work. Okay, next one up is powders. Let me grab them. I have a few options just because of the finish. For translucent powders, I usually have a compact translucent powder in my collection that I can use with a puff just for quick use if I don't want to fuss with loose products. And my two favorite drugstore options are the ones from Essence. This is the All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder, and I really love this one. As you can see, I have hip pen on this one, and I've used about 4, 5, 6 maybe. So every time I run out, I will get a new one. If it breaks, it breaks. I can travel with it, no issues there, because it's about $3. So a must have for me in my collection due to the price. The formula texture of this product is really finely milled. Then we got the Milani Make It Last powder. Same formula, really smoothing, really lightweight. You could use this all over your face if you would like, but usually I use it where I get oily. So all over my T-zone, and I will take it up underneath my eyes if I'm not in the mood for a loose powder. A high-end option, the only one that came to mind was the Bare Minerals, the Original Pro in translucent. I can't think of any other high-end powders that I like more or equally as these two. So this is the only one, and I really like it. It's really finely milled. It's almost like it's invisible. A real good option for me, and it's quite sturdy packaging with a sponge in there. So if you would like to have something in your bag, this is the one. Powder foundations, I've got 2 as well. One from the low end and one from high end. The low end option is for me still 4 years and still is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I've got the shade 115 Ivory. It's so finely milled. It's a real nice texture, velvety, with a sponge underneath. You could use it in your bag. I've used up multiples, and this is by far, in my opinion, the best foundation powder in the drugstore or low end. For high end, we're going to splurge on the Shiseido one. This one is the Shiseido Synchro Self-Refreshing Powder Foundation. So the same as the regular foundation, only the compact one in 130 opal. I've got the regular foundation in 220 linen and this one in 130 opal, because the powder foundations run darker. So be aware, don't buy the same shade. This one is so really nicely finely milled. It's just like the regular powder. It will get better during the day, and your own oils will mix into it, and it seems like a different foundation altogether. The best foundation powder in my opinion, and I've tried a lot of them, including the Bare Minerals for instance, but so good. Then we go into regular powders. The loose powders, there is quite a difficulty finding a real good loose powder in the drugstore in the Netherlands. I know everybody's going to say the Fit Me powder from Maybelline is real good. We can't get that. We don't have the loose powder in the Netherlands, so I can't buy that, and I forgot to pick it up when we were overseas, so next time I will be picking that one up. But the only thing that came to mind was the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This one I've used up half. This is my third compact. I really love this setting powder. I love it for the glow that it gives my face. I love it for the ability that it will lock in my makeup. I love it for the price. I love it for the sifter that's in there. So overall, the best loose powder that I came across in the low end price range. I've tried a lot of K-beauty. I've tried all the drugstore ones and that we can get in the Netherlands. This one was the only one that stood out. If you do want a translucent loose powder that is really blurring and lightweight, try the Innisfree one. I do like it, but I love the compact version more. And is there any competition for the Huda Beauty one? I think not. Ever since I tried this one, I started with a mini, just like most people. I've bought this repeatedly. I've got the shade Pound Cake. I don't want any other shade like the lavender one that comes out, the pinky one, the cherry blossom, the peach, the cupcake. I don't care for them. I tried most of them. I don't like those. Just the regular setting powder makes my makeup go so smoothly. It's really blurring on my face and stays all day. This is the best loose powder I've came across. So if you're on a search for a loose powder that's really, really good and you haven't tried this one, can't imagine, but if you haven't, pick it up. It's perfect. I would like to recommend the One Size powder as well, just as an extra option for really, really mattifying your skin. So if you have really oily skin, try this one out. I just recently started using this one since October, I believe, so I didn't include it, but it's a really good one for mattifying your face. But for setting, still this one. And last one for the powders, we got glowy powders. And for the high-end option, we got Hourglass, and especially the dim light and the incandescent light. Those two, I mix them mostly together just to give an extra glow underneath my eyes. I don't like regular highlights. I use it sometimes, maybe once a month, but I do love a glowy under eye with some powder. So this one is my favorite high-end option. Always have been really, really good. My favorite drugstore option is no longer available, and I'm really, really bummed. I've been searching for almost 2 years for a replacement. I haven't found it. This was my last backup. I bought like 15 when they were going out of stock. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Cabana. I know it says bronzer. This isn't a bronzer, as you could see, but it's the most lovely glowy powder that I use underneath my eyes. It's so good. I've used this one so many times and I've always gotten compliments on it. However, I can't get it anymore. I'm really, really, really hoping that the e.l.f. Halo powder in the pressed version is similar, because I do like this powder, but I really love the convenience of a pressed powder. So I'm hoping that will be the first dupe, because I'm almost out and I already hit 10. So if you know any other glowy drugstore under eye powders or face powders, anything at all, it could be high end, low end, I don't mind, preferably low end, so because I use them a lot. Please let me know. I'm willing to try anything. So let's do this one underneath the eyes so you can see the effect of it, and let's set my face with this one. Let's just do a drugstore combination. Have a puff, just blend it out, and just set my foundation. I will be using this one after my blush and bronzer. Okay, bronzer time. I've got a cream and I've got a powder bronzer for each category. For cream bronzer, I've got the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronze, the Ultra Cream Bronzer and Light. In my opinion, the best cream bronzer in the drugstore. It applies like high-end, you have to warm it up a bit. Really, really good shade match. It's so nice and blendable, looks like second skin. It's honestly amazing. So if you haven't tried it, please pick it up. It's really, really good. My other drugstore ones don't compare. And for powder option, I've got the Nabla Skin Bronzing in Ambra. I've got 2 shades of them, Dune and Ambra, and I liked Ambra best for the summertime. And this one is a bit more dark than Dune and it's nice and glowy. As you can see, I used it a lot. It's a bit more orangey bronze, but perfect for the summertime. It looks like you have been sun-kissed. It isn't really drugstore, but it isn't really high-end, so I place it over here because it's my absolute favorite. I've got the Chanel Les Beige, the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in Soleil Tendre, the bronze in 390. This is the mini. Please pick up the mini. The larger one is never in stock, and the mini one you will take you ages. I've been using this one for 2 years now. Barely made a dent, as you can see. So please pick up the little one. It will be more affordable, and at the same time you won't go through it before the expiration date otherwise. And the expiration date is 12 months. I've had it for 2 years. So this one is a bit warmer than the Makeup Revolution one. It's more like the Nabla. in color, as you can see. But it's really, really blendable. I know it's a hype, I know everybody loves it. I do also love some other bronzing sticks, etc. But if you really love a nice glowy bronze, I use this all month in Texas and my skin never looked better than this bronzer. So it's really, really good. I know it looks orange, but it isn't when you apply it. And lastly, I have to pester you a bit. This is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze Glow. This is a limited edition, I know, I'm sorry. You have seen this one in my Full Face of Dior. This one is in the 051 Peachy Bronze. This is a combination with a glowy bronzer, a peachy blush and a regular bronzer. But this is just really, really beautiful. And I apply this all over just as a blush and bronzer at the same time. I really, really like this one. So I would just bronze and with a cream one and just put on this one as a bronzer and blush at the same time. Really quick and easy and makes a beautiful finish. I do love the formula of all Dior bronzers, so if you can't get this anymore, like I said in that video, please ask if they still have it in the drawer, because most of the time they still have it but they don't advertise it anymore. Don't buy online because most of the times they don't have it anymore, but the shops will. Just ask around, perhaps they have it. Otherwise just pick up the regular bronzer from Dior, it's really good as well. Yes, let's do drugstore, so and we'll do high-end blush. Let me pick up a brush, just tap it in. And this is more a bronzer, contour at the same time. And I really, really love it. As you can see, really nice finish. And I prefer the compact to the sticks, because I don't like painting on my face, and otherwise I will put it on my hand and after that I will pick it up from my hand. I know it's really popular to draw on your face, but I don't do that. And I don't contour my nose either, I just place a bit over because that's where the sun hits. You can apply this one over powder and underneath powder. And let's just bronze it up with this one to make it a bit more warm, a bit more glowy. I really love this bronzer. If you would like a bronzer with a real healthy glow, try this one. Alright, blush time. Okay, I really, really, really love me some blush. So I couldn't narrow it down much, but I did my best, okay? I did my best. For a drugstore, I got cream products. This one is the Mora Love Heat Cream Blush in the shade 011 I Respect You. It's a really nice, smooth blush. It looks like the Tower 21 blushes, but I like these better, they're less sticky. And this one is a real nice neutral shade with a bit of a pinky undertone. So it's really, really good. If you like a blush that's creamy, glowy, but sets down a bit to a powder, you don't have to powder over it. Really nice shade selections. This is the blush for you. Then I got one that's just for my Dutchies, because it's a Dutch brand, so you can't get it over there, I'm sorry. This is the Queen Tarty blush in the Dream Blush and Dreamy Peach. This isn't a peach, this is a pink. I don't know why they call it peach, because it's pink, but nonetheless. They've got a metal tip, something that Charlotte Tilbury and the others could learn from. But it's a real nice formula. I think I even love it more than the Charlotte Tilbury one, because it's more velvety and it will be setting itself down. So you don't have to powder it over. So I really love this one. They have 3 shades now, I believe, and I do also have some bronzers. The price point is good as well, so about 15 bucks I believe, so a really, really good option. For cream blushes and liquid blushes in the high-end category, I don't care what everybody says, I still love the Rare Beauty ones in And this one is an Encourage. This is my most used blush. I love me a mauve. I use this one on my cheek. I use this one on my lips. I really love this one. I don't have to tell you how it applies or how it feels, I believe, but it's so smooth, it's so pigmented, so you don't need much. Blends out seamlessly. This is one of my favorites. I've used this a lot when we're in Texas as well. And another option is the Anastasia stick ones. Those are called the Stick Blush in Latte. A brush on the other side that I'd never use. And real nice neutral blush. I love neutral blushes. And this one is the perfect shade for every single day. Just to apply a light bit. To me it's a bit of a bronzer, so you could use this and at the same time don't apply any bronzer. I really like this one. Then we got powders. For the drugstore or low-end versions, I've got the Wet n Wild Color Icon in apricot in the middle. I think everybody knows this one, but at the same time everybody forgot about it because there were more exciting new shiny products on the market. But this one is such a beautiful peach with a nice golden glow. It makes me look so healthy, and as you could see, I've had pan, so I really like this one. And another that's really nice and glowy is the Nabla Skin Glazing in Truth. Another Nabla one. I really like this formula. Nice and glowy. And perhaps that's why I don't like any highlighters, because I already got some glow. This is a real nice shade as well. I've got multiple of them and this is my favorite shade. So it's really smooth and glowy and lasts all day. A gorgeous formula. Then I got two high-end options. I know I've got a lot of Dior products, but those are my favorites and the other products not so much. So this one is the blush in Dansante Satin 449. I've checked for you, this one is still available and this is one of the most gorgeous blushes out there. It's really neutral with a satin finish, so it's a really beautiful shade and everybody can apply this as a light flush. I really love this one, and I should be picking up the normal one, right? Because this is a bit tedious. And then I got the Sisley blush in L'Orchidée number 1. This is a highlighting blush as well. And this is so beautiful. As you can see, it's just a gorgeous shade and I really like this option. Again, a little bit pinky, neutral. You could just apply a light flush of it. Let's use this one. Just with a big fluffy brush, just tap it on. I like to tap it on with one side and blend it out with the other. Just like eyeshadow. I'm going to set my face with this powder and then we will go to the next category. Next one up is highlighters. I don't use highlighters often, like I said, probably once a month. I don't know. My favorite highlighter from the drugstore is the Catrice Supreme Rose Beam 02 highlighters. Those are really intense and glowy and nice. As you can see, they're really smooth, really intense. And my favorite high-end option is still MAC Soft and Gentle. It's a classic for a reason. I can't part with it. It's the most beautiful champagne-y color out there. The best, if you ask me. I know everybody lost their highlighters. I just don't. Okay, eyeshadow primer. I just got one. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow primer and I don't think I've got another that I like as much. This is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is just the best. I've tried many of them and this is the only one that can keep eyeshadow on my eyes, make it not crease and last long. So this is my only eyeshadow primer that I use. I just applied it and letting it rest. For brows, I'm not much of a brow fanatic as well. I've got something I like and that's it. For the drugstore, I like my NYX brow pencils. and these are called the micro brow pencils. I've got the shades Cool Ash Brown and I've got the shade Brunette. I've got Taupe when I've got my natural hair color, and these are my favorite drugstore pencils. I also recently started using the Essence one, and that's really good as well, so I don't mind that one. And for high end, either the pencils from Anastasia or the pomades. I like this one the best, the pomades, but the pencils are easier. When I'm traveling, I usually opt for a pencil. I tried the Benefit ones as well. I love these more, and I've tried many other products, brow products, and I just don't like them. I have really easy brows, so I don't need any brow gel, but I have brow gel, but I don't really have a favorite. I just pick one out and just apply it. So I don't really have a favorite brow gel. I couldn't help you with that. I've got the shade Taupe, and this is for my natural hair. I usually go through one each year, maybe 2 years. And this is the color for now. This is soft brown. I've been using this one for maybe a month or 2 now. As you can see, you don't need much. So I will be applying this one because it looks the best, if you ask me. I will be doing that and we'll be right back. Alright, let's talk mascara. I've got a few high-end options. One of my favorites is the Superhero from It Cosmetics. I really love this one. I really love the brush. Makes my lashes really big. Holds on for their dear life. And I love the blue packaging, the waterproof, even better. But I can't get it off. No matter what I use, I can't get it off. I used their own cleanser. I did everything I could, but I can't get it off, so I threw it away. Because I kind of like it as much as I like, but if I can't remove it, what's the point? This is a mini, and it made me remember how much I like the Chanel Le Volume mascara and in black. This is the mini. I have a full size. I don't want to open it right now. I've gone through multiple of these, and I really liked it. I got a mini, so I opened it and instantly everything came back, and I really love this one. One that was new for me was the Benefit Fan Fest. I got this one as a mini when we were in Texas from Sephora, and I really loved it. So I bought a full size. And this one isn't out yet, so I will be savoring this one till the last drop and then open up a new one. And one more is the Huda Beauty mascara in one coat Wow. I really love it. I love the fullness of it. If you want large, big lashes, just like I do, loads of volume, loads of length, this is the one. Just like the other ones. If you like big, voluminous lashes. Unfortunately, I have to say I love high-end mascaras. I don't want to. I think drugstore mascaras are really good, but I do love me some high-end mascara. I've also got some drugstore mascaras I really like. One of them is a classic, the Essence Lash Princess in the green packaging. I've used multiples of these from since I was 14 till now. Really love this one. Another one is the Heimish one in long lash and volume. It's so good. This is a chewing mascara, so you can wash it off with warm water, that's all. And I love to use this one on my bottom lashes as well. This is a really good mascara because it keeps on my mascara all day and it won't crease or anything. But it's also kind of waterproof because it won't fade away with any water. So if I have lashes on and this one, I could cry whatever I like, but it won't budge. So especially during the winter time, the wind will make me cry, so it will run down, but this mascara will stay put every single time. So if you like a tubing mascara, try this one out. It's really good. And the last one is the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I also love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I do have that one, but I like these four more. But for drugstore option, this is a real good one. I like it more than the other L'Oreal mascaras. I like it more than the Maybelline mascaras. So this one is my favorite option. Liners. I don't really have favorite regular eyeliners. I just grab whatever. I usually use a black or a brown. That's it. I don't use them often, but if I do, I use those. I like drugstore eyeliners more than high-end, as you could see. This one is the Stila. That's the only one I could think of that I really like as a high-end liquid liner. I do like the Dior one as well, but it will fade away quickly. So it's easy to apply, it looks beautiful. But if you're wearing shimmery eyeshadow, it won't go over it. And if you have some tears, it will be gone. I don't like the YSL one, don't like the Chanel one, don't like the Estee Lauder ones, don't like the Sisley ones. So I don't like much of them. Do like this one. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. For drugstore or low end, I love the NYX ones, the Epic ink liners. I've got a black and I've got a brown. Really love those. I love the Catrice liquid liner, and this one is a matte version. I really love this one because it's always liquids, because you have to dip it in. It's truly really black. So if you have trouble putting it over shimmery eyeshadows, try this one. It's perfect. The Lily Boy Red AM 9 to PM 9 Survival Pen Liner. Those are really fine. I really love them. And I have three shades, the black, dark brown and brown. And I love them as much as the other ones. So it's a really good K-beauty option. I was thinking about eyeshadows, and if you look at eyeshadow palettes, I really don't have bought many eyeshadow palettes in the last 2 years. Up until recently, where I went crazy twice. Spoiler for the next monthly haul. Sorry. And I have quite a lot of palettes right now. I really love my brands, so I am very much into indie brands. So brands like Cosmic Brushes, Gloss Gods, Gourmand Girls, what else do we got? We got lots and lots over here, as you could see. I really love them. Give Me Glow, Shine by SD, JD Glow, no longer here, unfortunately they stopped, but still. And I've got my single eyeshadows as well. I really love those, and those are the most eyeshadows that I use. Mainstream, drugstore, I don't really have those. I recently picked up a few, but really don't have those. The only one that stood out to me was this one from Dornessa Marix in the Fireball, the Infinite Chrome Flakes, for mainstream, if you could call it that. I really was impressed by the formula. So if you are looking for an impressive formula for eyeshadows, try these. These are really good. So I'm going to apply these with a bit of a bronzer, and that's going to be it. Really simple today. Just some of my Dior bronzer. And then some crumb flakes, of course. You really have to pick them up and not just tap them, but look at it. Those are so gorgeous. Every time I'm wearing these, everybody says like, whoa, what's on your eyes? Let me use some of the Catrice liner so you can see how black it is. As you could see, really black. Okay, let me put on some mascara, and I'm going to use the It Cosmetics one because it's almost out. I really like the fluffiness that this mascara gives. So airy, so much volume. I'm going to talk lashes and lash glue. I'm not going to apply them today. I like the look of just mascara today. These are my favorite lashes. Those are the Ardell Wispies with the Demi Wispies. I love the Kiss lashes as well. I don't like high-end lashes because how much I try, I can't clean my lashes. Every time I try, I use multiple different methods, but I can't, and I will rip out some hairs and I have to throw the pair away. So usually I grab a pair, use them 3-4 times and then throw them in the trash. I'm not going to do that with lashes that are like 25-30 bucks. I don't mind with this. The other ones I absolutely do. So I'm sticking to drugstore lashes. They're just as good as high-end if you ask me. The other one is the Dior Lash Glue. Most people don't know that the Dior Lash Glue is from MAC. It's the best lash glue out there in my opinion. I've tried a lot of them, but this one still is the best one that keeps them on all day long. And especially the blue one I like. I just recently discovered it last year because it's quick drying, so I don't have to wait as long before I apply my lashes. Most of the time there is also a duo glue in the pack, and that's enough for applying it maybe 5 to 10 times, so I have more than enough lash glue. So if it doesn't come into a pack, I have enough, but not expensive, easy to apply, works really well. Okay, let's do some setting spray so we can do lips. Usually I do setting spray before, after lips, doesn't matter. Right now we're doing before. 2 drugstore options and 2 higher end options. It might not come as a surprise, but this is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. This is just a real good setting mist that is continuous, so with high pressure. Just mist it, works almost like hairspray, like magic on your face. It won't go anywhere. It's amazing. Just came out last year, year before, so something like that. Can't live without. Must have. Another must have. It's been on the market for long. Is the Milani Make It Last, and the original one. I love this one. It isn't a continuous mist, so you have to mist it all over. But the mist is fine, and it's really good. So it's a fine mist, not like squirt in your face kind, and I really love it. It makes my makeup last on so much longer than regular. It will really lock it in, and if you look at the difference, this one feels sometimes like a hairspray, so when you mimic, it will feel like cracking sometimes if you apply too much, and this one will never do that. So this one is more long lasting, but this one will feel much lighter on the skin. I have the same comparison for high ends. The same as this one is the one size. Is there any surprise in there? Until Dawn Matifiant Waterproof Setting Spray. Just like the other one, it's a continuous mist. I'm not going to do it right now, but it's the best high-end one out there if you ask me. I am trying the Charlotte Tilbury right now, but I don't think it can beat this one. It's just really good. If you apply this one, it will stay put all day, every single day, except just like this one, you will feel it on your face. So if you don't like that one, or you don't like aerosols, I have my all-time favorite option. I've been using this one since I was 15, I believe. This was the one that I used in my kits for every single photo shoot or whatever, bridal, etc. Is the Scandinavia the finishing makeup spray. They also have a bridal spray that is more long lasting than this one. It's really just like glue, just like this one, but the regular one feels light and airy, just like the Milani. but it makes your face just gorgeous. They are the maker of the Urban Decay setting spray. I just stick to this one. Could I just go with this and not repurchase those? Absolutely, but I am a makeup lover, I am a setting spray lover, so those 4 will always be in my collection, and those are the ones to beat. So let me apply this one, shake it up, and mist it all over. And I just feel whenever it's wet all over, then you're good. It's really, really light, gives a nice glow. It's a beautiful finish and stays on all day. So really, really good. Okay, let's talk lips. I've got a few lip options. Not always. I do have a drugstore and a high-end version. So I will show you the most worn lippies for me last year. I recently got into lip liners, so I have 3 options right now because I didn't include the lip liners that I bought last 2 months because I don't think that's fair. I will probably introducing them in next year's favorites, but these lip liners I already have in my collection for at least a year, and I really love it. My ultimate high-end lip liner is the ones from Estee Lauder. And I've got the shades 17 Mauve and 18 Nude. If you're looking for a long-lasting, beautiful lip liner that glides on but stays put, try these. These are really, really, really good. Another option from the drugstore is the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. I love these, and those are really well stay on. Yeah, you can combine them with everything, and they have really beautiful shades. And this one is in the shade Better Beige. Let me apply one of the Estee Lauder ones. Let's do a darker mauve. I like that. Especially this lip combo is beautiful. That was the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Encourage. It's really nice with this lip liner. These are drier than the Rare Beauty ones, for instance, of the Fenty ones, but they are less dry than the MAC ones. And this lip liner won't go anywhere all day. I've got 2 actual lipsticks, and that are my favorites. This isn't a surprise for anyone. This is MAC Velvet Teddy. My all-time favorite lipstick. This is just my perfect shade in the old formula. The new formula isn't the same. I'm so sad because I just recently knew after they changed it, and I can't get another one. This is the last bit that I've got, and then it's gone. I can't get it anymore. So I'm really, really sad. This is my 3rd tube and I really love it. But I can't get it anymore after this one, so. The new one is good, but I will be trying out the new MAC Nude Lippies. And there is one that's called Teddy, so maybe it's similar. I could try that one out. And I still love the lippy sticks from Colourpop. I know everybody moved on from these, but I still love them. And my favorite is Cookie and Matte. And this is the perfect light nude, as you could see. The peachy nude. It's really, really lovely. And I love wearing this. So for lipstick options, really love these. I might be one of the few people that still loves liquid lipsticks, but I don't care. I still love them. My favorite drugstore option is the Maybelline ink liners. The Maybelline Superstay Matte ink liners. And this one is an I don't know. I used this one up and it's a red, I know. Still got a little bit in there, but not enough to pull a full lip, and it's dried out. But this is the perfect red. So I bought recently a new red, but isn't the same, so I saved it to go in store and see which one is the same, because I really, really love this one. If I need a red lip that stays all day, this is the one. I also have 6 other shades, I believe. It's a really good formula for liquid lips. And the other ones are the Anastasia ones, and this one is in the Peachy Nude Lip Velvet. I really love this formula and I would like to pick up some more. I haven't, don't know why, but still haven't. This is the only one I got and I would love to get some more. This is a beautiful nude shade. It's a bit similar to Cookie, only this is velvet and a bit more peachy than the other one. But this is a shade that I wore really often this year. Another shade that I wore really often, as you could see, is the Nude Sticks Gel Lip Color Lip and Cheek Balm in the color Posh. And I believe this is one of the only shimmers that they got, because I bought a new pack when we were over in the States, but those are all matte. But this is a glossy version, and this is the perfect nude. It's similar to Velvet Teddy, only glossy. And whenever I would like a simple glossy lip, I would do this one, because I don't like any lip gloss, and this is really good. I used this before lip oil really became a thing. For lip tints, I love the Lily by Red ones. I do also love the Romance brand, but I love these more. This one is the Glass Layering Fixing Tint, and this is in 12 Muscat Shower. I just grabbed one that I wore a lot, but I actually wore them all a lot. This is a nice mauve shade. As you can see, not a lot of pigments, but at the same time just enough to give you that full lip. I really love this one because it's just like glossiness, like a lip oil, lip gloss thing, not sticky though. And whenever loses his touch, like glossiness, you will have like a lip stain after it. So really love that one. I have two more colored products, and those are lip oils. This one is the e.l.f. lip oil. e.l.f. doesn't have my favorite lip oil formula, but this color is perfect. This is Honey Talks, I believe. Yes, Honey Talks. I really wore this one often, and every time when I wear it, my husband compliments me on my lips. I really love this one, but the formula is a bit too sticky for me. A bit minty, the red sticky, but I really love this shade, so I will be using this one really often. And next one, my favorite high-end lip oil is the Vive Lip Dew. I only got one shade right now to try it out, but I will be picking up more because I really love it. And this one is in Rosa. I will do a lip review soon, so you could see how it scores on other points, but this is the Rosa color. Really love it. It's a bit lighter and a bit more brownish nude than the e.l.f. one, but it's really beautiful. I think this one would work. Let me put it on. Yes, I like that a lot. Then I got 3 without any color. One of my favorite lip oils because of the hydration is the Sam Eco Soul lip oils. I've got 3 of them, and this one is in the color 3. I believe it's honey. I'm not sure though. And this is just a clear one. Bit of a yellow tint, but it translates as clear. But these are beautiful for their formula, for their creaminess, for their hydration. Really locks in your moisture, so I love these for their shine. Then we got the Naturium Vito Glow Lip Balm, and this one is in Latte. I love the lip balm product in there. I hate the packaging because I can't get it out. I've used it a lot, as you can see, but I really have to squeeze it with 2 hands to get it out because it's so heavy and thick. I would prefer when it came in a pot or something. But this one is really good. So it has a bit of a tint, but not really. It doesn't translate that much to your skin, to your lips. So you could use this as an overnight mask, you can use it as a regular lip balm, and I usually use it during the day, and I really love this. This is the only shade I have, and I probably will be picking up the other ones as well. Really love this. And for a high-end version I've got the Chanel Rose Cocoa Balm in 912 Dreamy Whites. And this is just a clear balm with a little bit of a shimmer in there. You really can't see the shimmer at all. It's just a really nice hydrating lip balm that looks really bougie. The reason I picked this one because it's one of the only high-end lip balms that I got. I don't say they're not worth it. I'm saying they're not worth it to me. But I've got it and this is my favorite one. So if you are looking for a bougie lip balm option, this is a nice one. Well, that's going to be it. I hope you find it useful. I hope you find it fun. Please let me know what your favorites were from last year. I want to know them all. Tell me what should I buy. I want to be influenced. Come on. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe and to stick around for the next video. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.